Welcome everybody to Class 2 of How to Become a Bladesmith here with Trevor Barrett at Barrett Knives. I'm very excited that we got through the whole first class. So first lesson of Class 2 is all about what you need to know to amass in your shop to get started. So the first one was introduction, right? Who I am, and a little bit about what bladesmithing is and what you can expect from it. But now Class 2 is more strictly about getting your shop started. So we'll talk about steel choice. Now, a big reason we'll talk about steel choice is because you can't just go to the hardware store and buy a random piece of steel and start hammering on it and expect a good quality blade. So we'll talk about what carbon is, we'll talk about how you can get some good steel, where you can source it, and then of course we'll also talk about other steels that you can use that you might be able to salvage, pros and cons of that. Also, we're going to talk about the hammers, because you might just think, well, I'll just go get a hammer, but it's a little more specific than just buying a hammer. So I'll show you the different ball peens and the cross peens and the different weights of your hammer, what the face of your hammer should look like, and how you can make it ideal for what it is you're doing, and hopefully an idea of where you can get one of these hammers. I'll also tell you hammers to avoid, which is important. Then you'll also see us discuss different forges. So basically there's a propane forge and there's a coal forge. I'll help you understand the pros and cons of each type of forge and then come to an idea of what it is you're looking for your specific setup. And of course, safety concerns with both of them. Some will be cheaper than others, depending on where you live. So it's a consideration worth looking into. So that will be one of the lessons as well. We'll also talk about anvils. Now the thing is, anvils are expensive and they can be a difficult thing to find at times. So we'll tell you about what you can do instead of that so that you can save up for an anvil. Because it's surprising. Once you're really looking for anvils, they start showing up. And I'll even tell you a little bit about mine. I really hope you enjoyed the first class, but the second class is going to be a little bit more on you. Because instead of me telling you, you're going to need to do some research. So keep in mind, no matter what I say, it's going to be different for you depending on where it is you live. Example, I live in a more remote area in Alaska. So it's pretty difficult to get most things that I needed, but I still got them. So you're going to be able to get these certain things. You might even just be able to get them all on eBay and Amazon and Etsy or whatever. But usually you can find some good things locally if you just know where and how to look. So there's a lot of fun stuff. I think you're going to enjoy it, really, because this will set you up. Class 3, lesson 1 will be fun because that's where we actually start getting ready to work. Like, we'll be in the forge working for a stock removal for Class 3. Now keep in mind as well, at the end, the project is going to be designing a knife that you want to make. So design for yourself a knife we're going to make in the stock removal portion of Class 3. Yeah, we got some fun coming up. So here's the basic information you need to start amassing certain materials and equipment into the shop. Here we go.